One truck survived being mounted with machine guns by ISIS fighters, driven through African war zones without oil changes for 50,000 miles, and buried in desert sand for weeks, then started on the first try. That same truck can't be sold in America because it's too simple for safety regulations. Modern trucks die when a sensor fails. Real trucks laugh at sensors. Today we're counting down 12 pickup trucks from 2005 to 2020 that represent pure mechanical simplicity. Trucks with keys, not push buttons. Trucks with gauges, not screens. Trucks that'll outlive their owners. Let's find what real trucks look like before they went extinct. Number 12, Nissan Frontier, 2005 to 2021. What if a truck was so simple that Nissan literally didn't change it for 15 years because updating it would only make it worse? That's the Frontier, frozen in time, bulletproof by accident. The Nissan Frontier with 4.0-liter VQ40D EV6 making 261 horsepower represents engineering that refused to evolve because evolution meant complexity. This engine debuted in 2005 and Nissan changed virtually nothing for 15 years. No direct injection carbon buildup, no turbochargers grenading, no cylinder deactivation failures. Just a simple port-injected V6 with a timing chain lasting 300,000 plus miles without replacement. The 5-speed automatic transmission is ancient technology, which means it's proven technology. No 8-speed computer complexity, no dual-clutch disasters, just 5 gears shifting smoothly for the truck's entire life. Real-world owners report these running 200,000 to 250,000 miles with just oil changes and basic maintenance. Consumer Reports gives the Frontier 4 out of 5 reliability ratings across most years. The interior is pure 2005. Hard plastics everywhere, small infotainment screen, manual climate controls with physical knobs and buttons. No touchscreen freezing, no software updates required, just controls that work forever. The downside? Fuel economy is terrible at 16 to 17 miles per gallon combined, worse than many modern full-size trucks. The ride is harsh and truck-like. The interior feels dated because it literally is. Safety features are minimal compared to modern trucks with no blind spot monitoring or adaptive cruise control. But here's what matters. Annual maintenance averages just $470 according to RepairPal. Used 2015 Frontier SV Crew Cab, 4WD models with 80,000 miles sell for $18,000 to $24,000. You're buying a truck that time forgot, outdated, uncomfortable, and absolutely unkillable. But does Nissan's accidental perfection compare to what Ford built as their last truly simple small truck? Number 11, Ford Ranger, 2001 to 2011. Ford sold the same Ranger design for 29 years, and it became legendary precisely because Ford stopped trying to improve it and just kept building it. The Ford Ranger with 4.0-liter SOHCV6, making 207 horsepower, represents the last truly small pickup truck sold in America. This isn't mid-size pretending to be compact. It's genuinely compact with a 108-inch wheelbase, simple body-on-frame construction, and mechanical simplicity modern trucks abandoned decades ago. The 4.0-liter Cologne Phi 6 is Ford's workhorse motor used from 1997 to 2011, without major changes because it simply works. The timing chain lasts forever, no belt replacement required. The 5-speed automatic transmission is agricultural and reliable. No computer complexity, no dual-clutch disasters, just 5 gears and bulletproof internals lasting 250,000 plus miles. These Rangers were used by utility companies, construction crews, and farm operations running 250,000 to 300,000 miles with minimal maintenance beyond oil changes and brake jobs. The 4-wheel drive system uses uses manual locking hubs on early models, pure mechanical engagement, nothing electronic to fail catastrophically. Consumer Reports gives these 4 out of 5 reliability ratings for later model years. Real-world fuel economy hits 17 to 18 miles per gallon combined. Not great, but acceptable for a 4-wheel drive V6 truck. Towing capacity reaches 6,000 pounds. The bed is actually usable at 6 feet long in supercab models. The downside? Safety features are minimal. No stability control on early models, basic airbags only. No modern crash protection. The interior is Spartan with cheap plastics everywhere. The rear seat is cramped and uncomfortable for adults. Power is adequate but not impressive by modern standards. But these are workhorses proven in commercial use. Use 2009 Ranger XLT Super Cab 4 WD models with 120,000 miles sell for $10,000 to $16,000. You're buying the last truly small American truck, simple, capable, unstoppable. But does Ford's compact toughness match what Nissan built for full-size reliability? Number 10, Nissan Titan, 2004 to 2015. The most underrated truck in history, the Titan suffers terrible resale value, not because it's unreliable, but because everyone assumes Nissan can't build trucks. They're wrong. The Nissan Titan with 5.6-liter VK56D EV8 making 317 horsepower represents Nissan's serious attempt at full-size truck supremacy. This is a naturally aspirated V8 with DOHC 32-valve design, variable valve timing, and proven durability across hundreds of thousands of vehicles. The same basic engine powers everything from Titans to Armadas to Infiniti QX56s to 250,000 plus miles. The 5-speed automatic transmission is proven Nissan technology, not cutting edge, but reliable. The body-on-frame construction uses a fully boxed steel frame. The suspension uses proven components. Towing capacity reaches 9,500 pounds properly equipped. Payload capacity hits 1,650 pounds. Consumer Reports gives these 4 out of 5 reliability ratings for most model years, equal to or better than domestic competition. Real-world owners report these running 200,000 to 250,000 miles with basic maintenance. The interior from 2008 plus models is comfortable with good materials and supportive seats. The downside, resale value is catastrophic. These depreciate 45 to 50% in 5 years because the market doesn't trust Nissan trucks. Fuel economy is terrible at 14 to 15 miles per gallon combined. The interior from 2004 to 2007 feels cheap. Parts availability isn't as good as Ford, Chevy, or Ram, making repairs slightly more expensive. But here's the opportunity. Terrible resale means incredible value for informed buyers. Use 2012 Titan SV Crew. Cab 4 WD models with 100,000 miles sell for just $14,000 to $20,000. Half the price of equivalent Tundras or F100s with equal reliability. Surprisingly, this underrated Nissan isn't even the best value HEMI-powered truck on our list. Number 9, Ram 1500 with 5.7-liter HEMI, 2009 to 2018. The 5.7-liter HEMI has powered everything from family sedans to police cruisers for 2 decades, and it's still running strong while modern Hurricane engines are failing at 10,000 miles. The Ram 1500 with 5.7-liter HEMI V8 making 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet torque represents Chrysler engineering something spectacularly right and refusing to ruin it. This is a proven power plant with cast iron block construction and robust internals designed for 300,000-mile lifespans. The HEMI uses multi-displacement system, shutting down 4 cylinders during cruising, that actually works reliably, unlike GM's troublesome AFM, creating catastrophic lifter failures. Here's why these specific years matter in 2026. 2009 to 2018 models use coil spring rear suspension suspension instead of the troublesome air suspension, failing catastrophically on 2019, plus models costing $3,000 to $6,000 per repair. Coil springs just work forever. These years also pair the HEMI with the proven 8-speed ZF automatic, one of the best automatics ever built, used in everything from Rams to BMWs to Jeeps with smooth shifts and proven 200,000+ mile durability. Consumer Reports gives these 3 to 4 over 5 reliability ratings, above average for domestic trucks. Real-world fuel economy hits 16 to 17 miles per gallon, combined with MDS active, acceptable for a V8 this powerful. Towing capacity reaches 10,650 pounds properly equipped. The downside? The HEMI requires premium fuel for maximum power. Regular works but reduces output and efficiency. Some owners report HEMI tick, a lifter noise that's annoying but not catastrophic. The interior from 2009 to 2012 feels cheaper than later models. Annual maintenance averages $680 according to Repair Pal. But these are proven V8 trucks. Use 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4 WD models with 80,000 miles sell for $24,000 to $30,000. You're buying the proven HEMI before Ram killed it for unproven Hurricane turbos. But does Ram's HEMI prowess match what Toyota built for full-size SUV supremacy? Number 8. Toyota Sequoia 2008 to 2020. Built on the Tundra platform with the same legendary 5.7-liter V8, the Sequoia represents full-size SUV capability with truck-level durability that laughs at crossovers. The Toyota Sequoia with 5.7-liter 3UR FEV8, making 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet torque, is essentially a Tundra with an enclosed bed, and that's exactly why it's brilliant. This is the same cast-iron block V8 with massive internal tolerances designed for 500,000+ miles. The same timing chain lasting the engine's lifetime. The same 6-speed automatic proven across hundreds of thousands of vehicles. Here's what makes this exceptional. The body-on-frame construction uses the Tundra's fully boxed steel frame. No rust issues like 2001 to 2007 models Toyota recalled and bought back. Towing capacity hits 7,400 pounds. Genuine capability for boats and trailers. Seating for 8 adults with actual legroom in all 3 rows, unlike cramped competitors pretending to be 3-row vehicles. Consumer Reports gives these 4 to 5 out of 5 reliability ratings, matching the Tundra's legendary scores. Real-world owners report these running 300,000+ miles with just oil changes and basic maintenance. The 4-wheel drive system uses proven transfer case and differential designs lasting the vehicle's lifetime. The suspension uses truck components, replaceable bushings and ball joints instead of integrated assemblies, requiring complete, expensive replacement. The downside? Fuel economy is catastrophic at 13 to 14 miles per gallon combined, worst in class by significant margin. The exterior styling hasn't changed since 2008, looking dated. The infotainment system is dated even in newer models. These are huge, difficult to park and maneuver in tight urban spaces. Annual maintenance averages $650, but these hold value spectacularly because informed buyers know they last forever. Use 2015 Sequoia SR 54 WD models with 100,000 miles sell for $30,000 to $38,000. You're buying Tundra durability with 3-row capability. We're approaching the legendary trucks, and the next one is Ford's last simple half-ton before EcoBoost disasters. Number 7, Ford F-150 with 5.0-liter V8, 2011 to 2014. Before Ford turbocharged everything chasing EPA numbers, they built the 5.0-liter Coyote, an engine so good it powers Mustang GTs and F-150s with equal brilliance. The Ford F-150 with 5.0-liter Coyote V8, making 360 to 385 horsepower and 380 to 387 pound-feet torque, represents the last naturally aspirated V8 F-150 before Ford went turbo crazy with EcoBoost disasters. This is a dual overhead cam V8 with 32 valves, variable valve timing, and advanced engineering delivering power without turbocharged fragility, costing $5,000 to replace at 60,000 miles. The timing chain system lasts 300,000 plus miles without replacement. The engine uses port and direct injection. Fuel washing intake valves clean prevents carbon buildup, plaguing purely direct injected engines requiring $800 cleaning services. The 6-speed automatic transmission in these years is proven and reliable, not the troublesome 10-speed in later models experiencing harsh shifts and premature failures. These 2011 to 2014 models represent the sweet spot. Modern safety features, comfortable interiors, but simple enough to remain reliable. The aluminum body reduces weight and eliminates rust concerns plaguing steel competitors. Towing capacity reaches 11,300 pounds properly equipped. Payload capacity hits 3,120 pounds. Consumer Reports gives these 3 to 4 over 5 reliability ratings, good for Ford, excellent compared to turbocharged alternatives. Real-world fuel economy hits 16 to 17 miles per gallon combined, better than the older 6.2-liter V8, comparable to the 2.7-liter EcoBoost without catastrophic turbo replacement costs. The downside? Some early 5.0-liter engines had timing chain rattle issues, not catastrophic, but annoying cold starts. The interior materials aren't premium quality. The 6-speed transmission can feel outdated compared to modern 10 speeds. Safety technology is basic compared to new trucks, with no adaptive cruise or advanced driver aids. But these are proper V8 trucks without electronic complexity. Use 2013 F-150X LT Super Crew 4 WD models with 90,000 miles sell for $22,000 to $28,000. You're buying Ford's last naturally aspirated V8 half-ton. But does Ford's V8 brilliance compare to what Chevy built for diesel supremacy? Number 6. Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD with Duramax, 2007 to 2010. The LMM Duramax represents GM's diesel sweet spot. Powerful enough for serious work, simple enough to remain reliable, proven enough to trust your livelihood with. The Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD with 6.6-liter Duramax LMM diesel, making 365 horsepower and 660 pound-feet torque, represents the last GM diesel before excessive emissions equipment strangled reliability. This is a turbocharged diesel V8 with forged internals, aluminum cylinder heads, and a cast iron block designed for extreme durability in commercial applications. The Allison 1000 6-speed automatic in these years is the best version, proven across hundreds of thousands of commercial vehicles without the problems plaguing later models. Towing capacity reaches 16,500 pounds with conventional hitches, 21,700 pounds with fifth-wheel setups. The body-on-frame construction uses a fully boxed steel frame designed for serious work and commercial abuse. These 2007 to 2010 models use DPF, diesel particulate filter, but without the complex DEF systems in later trucks. Simpler emissions mean better reliability and fewer sensor failures. The LMM Duramax is known for running 400,000 to 500,000 miles with basic maintenance, oil changes every 10,000 miles, fuel filters, occasional injector replacements. Real-world fuel economy hits 15 to 17 miles per gallon unloaded, 11 to 13 miles per gallon towing heavy. Excellent for this power level. The interior is basic but functional with comfortable seats and intuitive controls. The ride quality improved over earlier models with better suspension tuning. The downside? The DPF system requires occasional regeneration. If you do lots of short trips, it can clog, requiring expensive $2,000 to $3,000 cleaning or replacement. Injector failures happen around 150,000 to 200,000 miles, costing $3,000 to $4,000 for all 8. The interior feels dated. These trucks rust badly in salt states. Frames, body panels, bed floors all corrode. Annual maintenance averages $850, including diesel-specific services. But these are serious work trucks proven in commercial use. Use 2009 Silverado, 2500 HD LT Crew, Cab 4 WD Duramax models with 150,000 miles sell for $24,000 to $32,000. You're buying diesel power before complexity destroyed reliability. The top 5 represent legendary engineering, trucks proven in the harshest conditions on Earth. Number 5, Ford F-250 Super Duty, 2011 to 2016. Ford's Super Duty with a 6.7-liter power stroke represents heavy-duty diesel before catastrophic turbo failures destroyed 2020 to 2022 models. These are the reliable years worth buying. The Ford F-250 Super Duty with 6.7-liter power stroke V8 diesel, making 400 to 440 horsepower and 800 to 860 pound-feet torque, represents third-generation power stroke, the best Ford diesel ever built before later catastrophic failures. These 2011 to 2016 models received significant updates, improving reliability, while avoiding the catastrophic turbocharger failures, plaguing 2020 to 2022 models, leaving owners stranded with $8,000 repair bills. The torque shift 6-speed automatic transmission in these years is proven and reliable, not perfect, but far better than earlier 5 speeds experiencing slipping and premature failure. The aluminum body reduces weight significantly, important when carrying 1,000 plus pounds of diesel engine and emissions equipment, making these trucks usable under payload limits. The frame is fully boxed steel rated for extreme loads and commercial abuse. Towing capacity reaches 18,500 pounds with conventional hitches, 24,700 pounds with fifth-wheel configurations. The suspension uses heavy-duty components designed for constant commercial use in fleet operations. Real-world fuel economy hits 15 to 17 miles per gallon unloaded, 10 to 12 miles per gallon, towing 15,000 plus pounds. Excellent for this power level. The power stroke uses DEF fluid, but the system works reliably in these years, unlike later models with constant sensor failures requiring expensive dealership diagnosis. The downside? These are expensive. Even used models command premium prices. The DEF system adds ongoing costs averaging $300 to $500 yearly. Some EGR valve failures occur requiring $1,500 to $2,500 replacement around 150,000 to 200,000 miles. The turbocharger in these years can develop bearing issues at high mileage. The interior, while improved, still feels truck-like, not luxury-like. Annual maintenance averages $950, including diesel services. But these are serious work trucks. Use 2014 F-250 Lariat Crew Cab 4-wheel drive power stroke models with 120,000 miles sell for $38,000 to $48,000. You're buying Ford's best diesel before later catastrophic failures. The top 4 represent absolute legendary status, trucks that simply refuse to die. Number 4, Ram 2500 with Cummins diesel, 2007 to 2012. When other manufacturers build their own diesels and watch them fail, Ram sources from Cummins, a company building industrial diesels since 1919 that simply don't quit. The Ram 2500 with 6.7-liter Cummins inline-6 diesel, making 350 to 370 horsepower and 650 to 800 pound-feet torque, represents diesel engineering from a company that knows diesels. This isn't a Ram-built engine, it's Cummins-built, and that distinction matters enormously. Cummins builds marine diesels running continuously for years, industrial generators powering cities, and commercial truck motors running 1 million plus miles between rebuilds. These 2007 to 2012 models are critical years. They use the 6-speed manual transmission option or the Aisin AS6 8R C6-speed automatic. The Aisin is a Japanese-built transmission, so good Ram had to import it because they couldn't build anything reliable themselves. The manual transmission is virtually indestructible. The clutch is the only wear item requiring replacement around 150,000 to 200,000 miles. The Cummins engine routinely exceeds 500,000 miles with basic maintenance. Oil changes every 15,000 miles. Fuel filter changes. DEF fluid top-ups. The common rail fuel system is robust. Towing capacity reaches 17,250 pounds. Real-world fuel economy hits 16 to 18 miles per gallon unloaded, 12 to 14 miles per gallon towing heavy. Excellent for this power level. The downside? These are expensive even used. The manual transmission requires clutch replacement costing $2,000 to $2,500. The grid heater can fail. The interior feels cheap. The ride is harsh unloaded. Annual maintenance averages $850. But these are legendary. Use 2010 Ram, 2500 SLT crew cab, 4WD Cummins models with 180,000 miles sell for $28,000 to $38,000. You're buying the diesel Ford and GM benchmark against. The top 3 represent Toyota engineering at absolute perfection. Trucks proven in conditions destroying everything else. Number 3, Toyota Tundra, 2007 to 2013. What if a truck was so overbuilt it could pull the space shuttle without breaking a sweat? Toyota actually did that, and the 5.7-liter V8 didn't even strain pulling 300,000 pounds. The Toyota Tundra with 5.7-liter 3 URFE V8 making 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet torque represents old-school engineering refusing to sacrifice reliability for fuel economy. This is a cast iron block V8 with massive internal tolerances designed to survive 500,000 plus miles of abuse. These 2007 to 2013 models are critical. 2007 to 2009 had catastrophic frame rust requiring buybacks, but 2010 to 2013 models have fully resolved frames with proper rust protection. The timing chain lasts the engine's lifetime. The 6-speed automatic is proven across millions of Toyotas. There's no turbocharger to fail at 60,000 miles costing $5,000, no hybrid system requiring $35,000 battery replacement, no direct injection carbon buildup, just a massive V8 with port fuel injection that works forever. Towing capacity reaches 10,400 pounds. Consumer Reports gives these perfect 5 out of 5 reliability ratings for multiple years. Unprecedented for full-size trucks. Real-world owners document 400,000 to 500,000 miles with just oil changes and brake jobs. No transmission rebuilds, no engine failures. The downside? Fuel economy is catastrophic at 13 to 14 miles per gallon combined. Worst in class. The interior feels dated. The rear seat doesn't fold in CrewMax models. These are huge, difficult parking. Annual maintenance averages $606, but these are legendary. Use 2011 Tundra SR, 5 CrewMax 4WD models with 140,000 miles sell for $20,000 to $26,000. You're buying a truck that pulled spacecraft, but does Tundra's V8 brilliance compare to what Toyota built for midsize supremacy? Number 2, Toyota Tacoma, 2005 to 2015. Before Toyota ruined the Tacoma with turbos and electrical nightmares, they built this generation earning perfect reliability scores, while the 2024 model ranks dead last. The Toyota Tacoma with 4.0-liter 1GR FE V6 V6, making 236 to 270 horsepower and 266 pound-feet torque, represents the last truly reliable Tacoma before the 2024 disaster. This naturally aspirated V6 uses port and direct injection, preventing carbon buildup, a timing chain lasting 300,000 plus miles, and proven internals. The 5-speed automatic or 6-speed manual options are both proven. The manual is virtually indestructible, the automatic reliable with fluid changes every 60,000 miles. The body-on-frame construction uses a fully boxed steel frame. Consumer Reports gives these 5 out of 5 perfect reliability ratings for multiple years, unmatched in the segment. These Tacomas are used by militaries, UN peacekeepers, and commercial operations in Africa and Middle East, running 250,000 to 300,000 miles with minimal maintenance. Towing capacity reaches 6,500 pounds. Real-world fuel economy achieves 18 to 19 miles per gallon combined. Off-road capability is exceptional with locking rear differential and crawl control. The downside? 2005 to 2011 models suffer from catastrophic frame rust in salt states. Toyota extended warranty to 15 years, unlimited miles, but many still rotted. The interior is basic. The V6 lacks low-end torque. The rear seat is cramped. Annual maintenance averages $480, but these hold value spectacularly. Use 2013 Tacoma TRD off-road double cab 4WD models with 120,000 miles sell for $22,000 to $30,000, barely depreciating. But does even Toyota's Tacoma perfection compare to the #1 truck, the legend that survived wars? Number 1, Toyota Hilux, 1968 to 2023. One truck survived ISIS fighters mounting machine guns, African militias driving 100,000 miles without oil changes, and being buried in desert sand for months, then started on the first try. That's the Hilux. The ultimate real truck is the Toyota Hilux. Unavailable in America because it's too simple for U.S. regulations. With the 2.7-liter 2TRFE 4-cylinder making 160 horsepower or 3.0-liter 1K DFTV diesel making 171 horsepower, this represents pure mechanical simplicity proven where failure means death. The Hilux is legendary because it's used by militaries worldwide, UN peacekeepers, humanitarian organizations, and yes, militant groups including ISIS and Taliban. Why? Because when your life depends on your vehicle starting after months abandoned in war zones, you don't want touch screens and sensors, you want a mechanical diesel with manual transmission and zero electronics. The timing chain lasts forever. The 5-speed manual is indestructible, just clutch replacement eventually. The 4-wheel drive system uses manual engagement, no electronic complexity. The ladder frame is so strong it mounts heavy weapons. Top Gear tried destroying one, drove it into trees, submerged it in ocean, dropped it from cranes, set it on fire, demolished a building with it on top. After minimal repairs, it still ran. Real-world fuel economy with diesel hits 25 to 30 miles per gallon. These routinely run 500,000 plus miles in taxi use. The interior is Spartan. Vinyl seats, rubber floors, manual windows. The downside? You can't buy one new in America. Used imported models exist, but registration is complicated. Power is modest, comfort is non-existent. Parts require specialty importers. Used imported Hilux models sell for $25,000 to $45,000. You're buying the truck that survived wars while modern trucks can't survive software updates. Thanks for watching. 12 trucks proving that real trucks have keys, not push buttons, manual controls, not touch screens failing, mechanical simplicity, not electronic complexity destroying reliability. These are trucks that survived wars, commercial abuse, and decades of neglect, while modern trucks brick themselves when a single sensor fails. Want to see which SUVs from this era offer the same bulletproof mechanical simplicity? Check out our video on old-school SUVs that refuse to die. Hit subscribe. We celebrate real engineering over marketing gimmicks and planned obsolescence. Your driveway deserves a truck that actually works. Now go find your mechanical warrior.